All right. I just got back home and yeah, it's what time is it? Oh, it's 6:47, right? So let me go ahead and make my point. I gotta start asking the question. Should the enlightenment, those who are enlightenment by current events, those who know what's going on, should they hang around with fools? Should somebody who knows the ins and outs of politics, ins and outs of religion, ins and out of science, ins and out of whatever the subject may be, philosophy, if you will, right? Should anybody who's enlightenment in any of these categories, should they hang around with a bunch of fools? Now, on a certain live stream that I just happened to watch and seeing the aftermath of the election itself, and this is what Professor Scott Galloway was talking about. You know, a lot of these men who follow the manosphere, um, anybody who follows the manosphere, you know, are those who hate women, right? Those who make hours upon hours of statements and live streams. You know what? I'll put it in a better way, y'all. I'm gonna put it in a better way, right? I'm gonna say it in a better way. If you hang around with a man, be on panels with a man, and all he said is black bitches every 2 seconds, if all he said is black hoes every 2 seconds, every time, so we got to start. So you need to start asking the question, AC Star. You need to start asking this question, AC Star. 'Cause I'm talking directly to you. If you so enlightened, why hang around with a bunch of niggas who ain't shit? Why break bread with money? Why break bread with niggas who would mind seeing fat fascism just because he's angry and mean to the African American woman. Now you claim to be pro black. You claim to be pro black. But yet you spent your time breaking bread with the dregs of society. Now, I said this on Mahogany's channel when I was on Mahogany's live stream last week. I said they hate women. Well, I'm of the whole thing of you judge the tree by the fruit it produces. Now, AC, it's none of my business to tell you who you should hang around with. So let's get this out the way first. It's none of my business to tell. It's none of my business to tell another grown man who he should hang around with. But why act surprised? Why get your blood pressure up when you in the company of these low grade, low IQ, warehouse bro, mentality having ass Negroes? You know why? Because we can go back in time. And I know some people say, "Well, Big J, how do you know that they hate women?" Okay, when I was on Mahogany's channel, or I said they hate women, one of these niggas got so upset he came back on Hootie's channel. He been there. It hadn't been months. It's been months since he showed up on Hootie's channel just to talk about that stuttering idiot over there, right? Because he know I'm talking directly about him. Because we can go back in time and you know and look up the company that you keep. A man that said this man said numerous of times, whether it's on that channel, Grandmaster Troll's channel, or any of these channels, he said the women like Celeste and other women that he'll put hands on them. Then though you got another Negro who you was talking to on the same live panel who made fun of watching the video of P. Diddy knocking pancaking Cassie I forgot her name, Cassie Ventura on that carpet. Curve stomping her on that carpet. That's supposed to be a joke. Then on top of that, you had an argument and a conversation with another nigga who said he beat up his wife with the approval of his father-in-law. Now, AC, these are the same people that will come to you and say, well, we love Kevin Samuels. We love Donald Trump. That's why we voted for Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump pissed off women off. He pissed off black women off. And because Kamala Harris, and let me say this too, I am no fan of Kamala Harris. Let's not split any hairs here. I'm no fan of Kamala Harris, but I'd rather have Kamala Harris as president than a fascist as president of the United States. Now, that one Negro you was talking to yesterday, he's willing. He lists out everything, he lists out every reason why he voted for Trump. It always had to do something with a black woman sucking on black woman having fellatio, or a black woman deleting kids, having abortion. That's his reason why he voted for Donald Trump. Them old, worn out, Ronald Reagan-esque Lee Atwater talking points. So if you so enlightened, AC, why be in a company of fools? Why break bread with said fools? Why spend money with said fools? Now that's something that needs to be asked. They say, well, we don't hate women. Okay, then how come bitch and hoe come out their mouths on a regular basis, while trying to hide behind this idea of it's a man's channel, this is a man's space, while at the same time craving women's attention? When you have a married man, a so-called married man, is trying to go after a woman, trying to flirt with a woman that's not his wife on a regular basis. But y'all out here talking about that y'all don't hate women, yet your word says otherwise. Your demeanor says otherwise. Or not your demeanor, their demeanor, I should say. Their demeanor says otherwise. So I'm just watching this. I'm watching this dumb shit going on, and I'm like, really, nigga, you know, and then they tell you straight up that they don't hate women, but yet though they do. They tell you that they don't hate women, but the words that come out their mouth, their activity, their statements says otherwise. But yet you want to break bread with them. They're willing to vote for fascism. So the only damn thing these Negroes going to talk about is the current vice president of the United States is she's not black, she's mixed, but she ain't black. She's mixed, she ain't black, these are the same Negroes that'll vote for a candidate that had or should I say the winner of this election who put out shoes, golden shoes to entice these warehouse Negro warehouse mentality having ass niggas. Because they think black people love shoes, love basketball shoes. But that's all they're gonna talk about. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the Central Park Five and him continually to go after to denigrate the Central Park Five. You see, they don't care about other black men, right? If they was about pro black men, they would go after Trump, the winner of this election, about the Central Park Five. No, they're pro black men, quote unquote, because the women, these women out here, these sorority groups, these black sorority groups, lobby Kamala Harris to be the vice presidential candidate. And because they can't see that, because they don't like how black women they don't like the fact that black women have organized politically and took one of their own from a sorority group to be the vice president of the United States. Black men don't use their fraternities to do that. And that's the point. Why hang around with fools? Why hang around with the drag society? So don't act surprised on how these niggas talk. Their conversations, these warehouse mentalities that they have. So I noticed that the Central Park Five is suing Donald Trump. I heard there's a lawsuit happened like 2-3 weeks ago. How come them dregs of society over there ain't talking about that part? So, anyway, and I'm gonna say this too. And how come none of these niggas, all these niggas worry about is money and hoes, money and sex. It's kind of like it's kind of like a big small song, money, hoes, and clothes. That's all what a nigga knows. Money, hoes, and clothes. That's all what a nigga knows. That's big and small saying that. And y'all just repeat that line of thinking. That's what these warehouse niggas, these warehouse mentality niggas think. And you're over there, breaking bread with these dreg society. But they're not gonna talk about what's called quantitative. I forgot it's called. Where you cannot no quantitative. What's the word? It's at the tip of my tongue. Where you cannot investigate police corruption. What's it called? The FBI. A quantitative immunity, right? Where like you cannot sue the police for any wrongdoing. You cannot take the police to court for the wrongdoing that they may have done to you or to other people, or between the police and the citizens of the United States. So none of these Negroes who talk about Kamala this, Kamala that, the black woman ain't shit, blah 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 blah. And let me say this too: I'm not simping for no black woman. I'm not here to simp for black women. I'm here to tell you, nigga, that y'all are for fascism, and y'all so clouded in y'all's misogyny, clouded in y'all's need to be along with the white man, because that's the only need for y'all to improve y'all's manhood is to be like the white man. But y'all not mentioning quantitative immunity, which is inside of Project 2025. Now I know people say, well, Trump doesn't support Project 2020, but his supporters do. Some of his allies in Congress does. Some of the candidates who was on the Republican National Convention support Project 2025. Now, since he got both houses of Congress, it's going to happen. So the FBI or the Justice Department or anybody else is not going to sue or take the local police or the state police to task. So, like I said, if something happens to a black man, let it happen. Let it happen. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just let it happen till enough of y'all will sit there and come to realization that first of all, a lot of y'all have bruised egos. A lot of y'all are have y'all's mentality, y'all mental state is based upon some on this that y'all got low self esteem and have insecurity problems. And why would y'all sit there and vote for a candidate that would destroy the Department of Education while you Negroes are continually going low and low and low in the education sector? I'm not blaming black men for Harris loss. I'm blaming the black manosphere. I'm blaming SYSBM. I'm blaming the red pill ideology. That's what I'm blaming, Big Cap. So you can miss me with the whole I'm blaming black men. No, I'm blaming these niggas that come online with SYSBM, manosphere, warehouse, these low hanging fruit thinking, warehouse mentality. Okay, then, Arnold, which state are you from, Arnold? Which state are you from, Arnold? Because if you from Michigan, Michigan is more highly educated than those in the South. There are people in the Northeast that are more educated than that of the South. So how come in those red states like Alabama, Mississippi, really, really, compared to what? Okay, we give more money to the military industrial complex than education. I get see that's my response to you. They're willing to take your kids to go to war or take your kids to go to prison. if you're not well connected. Or the third choice is abject poverty and bad health. That's my defense. Okay, I'm from the I'm living in the South, the former Confederacy, which is $4,000 is spent for educating one student versus 75,000, 100,000 to lock your ass up. But that's in those red states that you live in. Uh, no, let me say this again, Arnold. I'm not against the military. I come from a military family, Arnold. Have some critical thinking skills, Arnold. You know what exactly what I mean by the military industrial complex. You know exactly. Put out military bases we have nowhere else to be at. Why we have military bases in Africa? Why we have military bases in these islands that is not owned by the United States? Why we get up in everybody else's business? See, that's what I'm talking about. The military industrial complex. Have some critical thinking skills. I ain't talking about we should disarm America. I'm not even for that. Hell, I'm pro nuclear weapons. I think America should have nukes. So like don't come to me talking about, well, Big J, you trying to want America to be defenseless. No, no, no. I'm the type of nigga, if I was president, I will nuke a country if being attacked. If being attacked. Hell, if I was president during 9 and 11, Afghanistan, Tolabola would have a neutron bomb being dropped on Tolabola. If I was president of the United States, there would be no need to have thousands and thousands of my men, of our American fighting men and women fighting, dying. I'll just drop the goddamn neutron bomb in Tolabola, kill all of these motherfuckers, and go home. So you can miss me with that, Arnold. But back to the point. What's going on, Lana? To protect military dominance on global trade. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. At the expense of the other groups of people, of the brown, black, and yellow colored people around the world, at the expense of them. That's what I'm talking about, the military industrial complex, Arnold. So you can miss you with the whole, you don't want America to be defended. Bullshit. America will be defended. But see, you're trying to get me on, or you try to troll yourself. You try to troll. Nigga, you not gonna try to troll. You know exactly what I meant. Vietnam, the war in Iraq, shit like that should never be a part of it. You know exactly what I meant. But anyway, back to AC though, right? Back to AC Star. So AC Star, if you are so enlightened, and my question is, why hang with fools? No, not really, because Osama bin Laden would be dead. Okay, Osama would have been taken care of. Taliban would have been taken care of. Well, much of that and it would display. If you touch one hair of an American, You touch one hair of America, guess what? Death will come. That's I would project that. I will project that notion. You touch one hair of America. Now, you touch 3,000 lives in New York. 3,000 lives in New York, in Pennsylvania, New York and Pennsylvania, 3,000, 4,000 people's lives have been affected. So, therefore, you touch any hair of these Americans, understand I touch you. Why you think? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, simping. Well, here I'll tell you what. I'm going to do this real quick because I know who's whatever it is and whatever want to talk about a simp, right? You know, yeah, soup bone. That's what I want. I want this to happen. So this is what I want Trump to do is to say he will do and give police immunity from exactly. I do. I want that to happen. Soup bone. I want that to happen. Soup bone. I want Trump to do that because I want to hear. I don't want to hear Anger Man. I don't want to hear Anton. I don't want to hear Tariq Nasheed. I don't want to hear Phil the Advice Show. I don't want to hear none of these niggas. I don't want to hear Joshua Johnson. I don't want to hear Warren. I don't want to hear none of these niggas to get online and talk about, yeah, man, black men are being disrespected. No, let Trump do it. Let Trump have police immunity, qualitative immunity. I want to see that. I want to see that. Let Trump do it. That'll shut these niggas up. And I said this yesterday. Listen, Professor Scott Galloway was right about these niggas, though. He's right. Okay. Have you read the report? Have you read it? I'm asking this question again, Arnold. Have you read it? Let it happen. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I said let it happen. Because my black ass is gonna be insulated. My black ass is gonna be insulated. Because I'm by myself in these woods. You niggas are out there in the streets. Let it happen. Yes, though. Yes. I want Vicky Dillard. I don't want her to talk about. I don't want since Vicky Dillard is a mammy. I want Vicky Dillard. I don't want to hear Vicky Dillard with all that weave on her head coming online talking about quantitative immunity, police immunity. I don't want to hear talk nothing about defending an old black man. All black men got to do is comply. He did nothing wrong. No, y'all keep that. And I'm gonna say this to black women. And I said this yesterday. Do not have relations with these niggas. Don't support their channels. Don't sit to come on their platforms. Y'all. The reason y'all's appearance on these channels and in chat in their chat rooms and panels, you're supporting them. So I don't want to hear nobody. And this is what I told mahogany this. Yes. I don't want to hear J. Jason Black. I don't want to hear the Black Authority. I don't want to hear none of these niggas say anything. When Trump brings police with immunity into this, I want to see that. I want to hear it. Because I'm gonna keep on bringing. Well, wait, hold on, Jason Black. But back in 2020, no, back in 2024, you said this, Tyreek. Don't talk about white supremacy because you said this. Oh yes, Basab Belay, you're like that old ass nigga in New Orleans. I want this old ass. I do not want that old ass nigga talk about. Well, back in my day, man, we was in the civil rights movement. No, nigga, shut the fuck up and sit your old ass down and go to a nursing home somewhere. Police, Democrats want to defund the police. Critical. You might want to have some critical thinking skills on that because that's the squad wanted to defund the police, not the Democratic Party itself. The squad does. I don't even like the squad. Yeah, I want Judge Joe Brown. The next time he's on real Dana and some young black kid gets deleted, I don't want to hear Judge O'Brown dragging his old decrepit ass on Real Dana's channel talking about, well, what the police did was wrong. No, you keep that to yourself. They all worked. Yeah. And like I said, Scott Galloway exposed all this shit. And I've been saying this for years, but I'm glad somebody else exposed it as well. Because I've been saying, how come this person always over on this part of YouTube, and then the next day this person on Fox News? I always keep on saying that. Follow the money. Nigel Farage was on that Mar-Lago last night. But he's supposed to be the member of parliament in Great Britain, and he was calling out, he was trolling black people and Muslims when England was having that, where all the white boys was riding up and down England. He would blame black men and Muslim men for those white dudes trashing up London and Liverpool and Nottingham and everything else in England. Y'all don't follow the money? Y'all don't follow the street made by Pearl? And that same nigga that called Big J that stutterbox, that nigga that said Big J was a stutterbox, say Big J lied. That stutterbox, Big J said, man, Big J was out here, man. He's a simp. He's a simp. Well, okay, then you know what? Better yet. Let me go ahead and play this clip then. Let me go ahead and play this clip or two. Pearl, you did nothing wrong. Well, Pearl hang around with Nick Fuentes. I got to go ahead and find this clip. I gotta go ahead and find. Yeah, though I found that clip. Since Big J's a stutterbox, since y'all, so AC, so A Star, we got you got to explain this for me. This is the company you keep over there.
What on? Long time, bro.
Long time no here. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I got a question for you. But I'll make this quick. Now, Pearly, you didn't do anything. Please stop apologizing.
What? You did wrong? Huh? You did nothing wrong. Pearl been up in England, United States, supporting neo-Nazi groups, and there was with Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes hang around with Trump and Nigel Farage. But you get niggas over here trying to call me a stutterbox. No, niggas, y'all work for Nazis. And I wish the great RBR was here. Too bad RBR is not here. RBR is not here.
I'm gonna get off. It's, you know, maybe it's gonna bring some heat to me. But Crimson, and I want to direct this towards her because I'm Chicago. I stay here in Chicago. She's in Chicago. Hey,
from a man who sold drugs in Chicago. Yet you will call out these women out. Yet you sold drugs in Chicago.
Crimson, where's the video of all that nonsense that's going on here in Chicago?
That you helped perpetrate by selling drugs in Chicago.
Violence. Crimson, you did a whole hour live stream about Pearly, but where's the videos at with all the violence that's going on here? And this goes to the other fucking fake ass broads, you fake ass broads that did them long ass videos towards Pearly. All right, y'all, peace.
Get out of there, bro.
Grifter ass mother.
Say the person who sold drugs in same community. Hey, you know I'm right. Hold on. You know I'm right, Soup Bone. What you know? You know and I know that nigga sold drugs in Chicago, yet he blaming black women for what goes on in Chicago? Yet he backing Pearl, and you niggas, oh yeah, we like Pearl, and Pearl works for neo-Nazis. But that's who y'all hanging around with. That's who y'all support. And that nigga was on Obsidian's channel trying to back up Pearl. Now somebody in my chat room, and I'm gonna put this chat room on the overlay. I'm gonna overlay my chat room right real quick because somebody said something that was foolish. Somebody foolish said the fact that y'all wishing police start harming people is sick. Negro, you got men on certain panels who wish that black women get beaten up. That nigga who I just played made series of comments about knocking women upside at the head. So where was you on that, Arnold? When that same nigga who I just showed said I'll whoop a woman's ass? Where was you when Warren DeForest said, "Oh man, I whoop my wife's ass. I had whooped my wife's ass." Where was you on that, Arnold? Where was you when Joshua Johnson said, "Yeah, man, what P. Diddy did, yeah, I ain't seen nothing wrong." When Cassie Ventura was getting stomped on. Where was you at on that, Arnold? That's why I said. So don't come to me talking about I won't wish harm on people. No, y'all do that shit. Right. Where's RBR when you need him? I wish RBR was still here. Nobody. Hold on. Ain't nobody. I'm not gonna say his name. A nobody. Well, who's that guy? No, I ain't giving him no shine. A fucking nobody. So I had to ask AC. I didn't lose no election, Arnold. I ain't lose no election, Arnold. They wished it. They the ones that wished this into existence. Wait, hold on. The same place Kevin Samuel is. But let me stop typing. I'm not here. I'm not here to attack Kevin Samuels. And I'm gonna make myself clear on that with Cap. I'm not here to attack Kevin Samuels. Why? Because Kevin Samuels is no longer here. and and I'm not going to denigrate somebody who's dead, even though his name is in the title. Now, the reason his name is in the title because I'm talking about his fans. His fans, I'm talking about. Not talking about him. I'm talking about his fans. Is who I'm especially talking about. So I'm gonna ask this question again. You know, and I'll leave it right here. I'll leave it right here. If you are enlightened, why hang around with these misogynistic, self-hating, and envious Negroes? That's all I got to